Yo, Hendo here with Average Dude Slow-Pitch. Today we're going to get a chance to bring out the brand new SHE-2 Senior Bat from Juno. This is a UTH45 handle, so just slightly stiffer than like the UTH43 MR1 USSSA bat that I currently swing. This one is a 26 ounce 0.5 end load, and it does have the new Pan M35J Tech barrel, which is the same thing we saw in that pink MR1 video we dropped a few weeks back. This does have a 12.5-inch barrel, so we're going to get a couple of our senior guys out there, let them swing it, and then as normal, I'll take some swings at the end. And I'm actually real excited for this one because it pretty much matches the specs of what I'm currently gaming right now, which is that orange MR1. So we'll see kind of how this thing performs. Once we're done there, we'll come back, get you that final compression for those that care, now that senior balls going to the 140 threshold for testing, and then we'll give you some final thoughts. Real quick before I head out to the field, let's see where the new Juno SHE-2 is starting at compression-wise. Again, for senior game, 140 is going to be the kind of new go-to there. And this is sitting in a nice spot, just barely over 200. Interesting to see how this one goes. We'll go ahead and get our senior guys out there and take some swings and see how it performs. Come back with final impression.
94 miles per hour.
That one came off good.
94 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 100 miles per hour.
There it is. There it is. That's the swing.
92 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
All right, here we go with the Juno SHE-EEESH Senior Bat. Let's see, what is it? 26 and a half?
26 and a half.
12 and a half inch barrel.
Stiff-ish two-piece handle.
Stiff-ish two-piece handle.
89 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour.
You said you were going to hit on 370. You just did it easily. Easily. That's at least 380. You hit the ball 380, PK. Told you.
Wow. That was smoke too. That was all sweet spot.
88 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour. 104 miles per hour.
That's it right there. You're losing a lot of power when you're back.
101 miles per
Lean
hour.
back a lot less on that one and look at that fucking swing though.
99 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
95 straight knuckle action.
92 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour.
That ball was teed up.
90 miles per hour.
Ball was touched.
The barrel feels real good. I like the crack off the bat. The handle feels like crap. It'll break your hand. Don't hit the ball with that. But yeah, it's a real good bat. Gets through the zone well. You hit the sweet spot, it'll go for you. Like it.
89 miles per hour. 92 miles per hour.
That's missiles, PK, missiles.
89 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
That's a good one right there.
Juno SHE-EEESH.
All you can say about it is sheesh.
That's literally it. I liked it. You could feel the trampoline effect off the end through the zone. You could feel it. Had a nice, easy reverb on it. But I can't say anything bad about this bat. It was hot. And for me to hit one at 380, almost into the latrine.
And for the viewers, PK, how old are you?
53 years old. I'll be 54 this year.
53 hitting scuds. All right, as always, just gonna throw a handful of swings on this just to get an idea of how it feels, so we can kind of keep giving you feedback throughout the year when we have different players out here.
109 miles per hour. 110 miles per hour. 107 miles per hour. 104 miles per hour.
A little bit low. Could feel it on the hands a little bit more.
103 miles per hour.
Oh boy. Oh man, all in the parking lot out there. Well, that'll do it for the senior bat. Yeah, this feels great. You saw Wally kind of talk about it. We're gonna go home and test it to see where it's at. I mean, again, senior bats can be at 140, but I think this is gonna be one of the better ones for me that I've swung so far. Great feel, and again, a little bit biased there because it feels a lot like what I'm currently gaming. All right, now that our swing's complete here on the Juno SHE-EEESH 2, let's just go ahead and see where it's testing out real quick at the end. Again, this one started just over 200, if I'm not mistaken. Interested to see kind of what this comes down to and how close we can get to kind of that 140 threshold they're going to in senior ball. Let that thing sit. Wow, and it's still at 175. So for just as good as it felt, you kind of saw the guys talk about it. We've still got, what is that, 35 PSI to go before you got to worry about it failing for the 140 senior circuit. All right, and that's going to wrap it up again for the brand new 2025 Juno SHE-EEESH 2. Again, this is a UTH45 handle, so we're going to be on the stiffer side. 12.5-inch barrel. You can still customize your weighting just like you do with everything at Juno. We were swinging a 26.5 here today. And all in all, for me personally, I love this bat simply because, again, it matches the specs basically almost spot on to what I currently game. I currently game a 26.5 UTH43 handle MR1, so same barrel length, everything like that. This obviously has the newer tech that's going to be on all the 2025 models. So, and I'm currently using that orange you can see back there. 2024 model, so slight difference, but being able to get used to the feel of it, the absolute sound, feedback, everything about it, really loved it for myself. And then we saw Wally kind of talk about it, obviously saw Mike hitting it as well. Both of them, round one, kind of getting comfortable with it. We're hitting obviously some real good balls, and then by kind of round two, as this thing opened up a little bit more, and we're still only sitting at 175, so there's still even more room for this thing to open up. They both really fell in love with it. That field we were hitting on tonight, you may have saw the graphic at the beginning, but that one's a large field. For whatever reason, that's a newer field they just built out here, and they built it at 370 all the way around. At least that's what Google Maps is measuring out to. I've never had Google Maps be very wrong, but we are going to take a measuring wheel out there just to confirm, simply because it seems a little wild to build a field that big. But it definitely plays big. Wally was able to get a few out of there. Mike was out there peppering that track out there, so the ball's definitely jumping off of this. Definitely one I would recommend. I think Wally mentioned it as well. For anyone who likes the stiffer, on the stiffer end of handles. But as far as this UTH45 goes, it's nowhere near as stiff as like the Juno Lucky One Piece or any of the real stiff One Pieces. Obviously, you're not getting as much flex as like we saw in the Worth Bedlam senior bat that dropped this year, but I think it's still a pretty decent middle ground. So whether you have real fast bat speed, somewhere right in the middle, I think anyone in that range will really like this bat, especially with the feedback you get in the field. But either way, with that being said, you can head over to junoathletics.com. They do still have these. Again, you get to customize your weighting on it. You can use code ADS for a discount, or simply reach out to me and I can get you squared away and get one of these sent over to you right or ASAP at that point, because they are in stock and shipping. But if you're somebody looking for that kind of shorter-ish barrel, again, 12.5, a somewhat stiff handle, or all the way up to stiff, just kind of your preference. Either way, I think this will kind of suit your needs. And as we saw there, you're able to BP it to really kind of break it in more if you want to, or you could simply game this from the start. It felt good from the very beginning. We saw Mike swings and Wally swings from both kind of the very beginning to the end. And you saw a little bit uptick in performance, but still performed great. So either way, thanks for checking the video out. Hopefully it's kind of helped you decide if this is going to be your choice for maybe your next senior bat. Maybe you're going to go a different route, whatever it may be. Either way, thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great day.